Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to do another exciting update, and this time it's for the Pan That palette. In the beginning of the month, there's a sea of videos out there, updates, and I love the beginning of the month just for that reason. I love checking out people's updates for their Pan That palette. And yeah, I am working on Candy Haze from Revolution. This is very shimmer heavy. It's very easy to hit pan on, I would say. Although we all know that hitting pan and actually finishing items is not the same thing. Hitting pan can be a pretty easy task. Sometimes it's hard, but actually finishing a shade like that is pretty hard, whatever shade it is. I have finished a few very light browns before, and like one lid setting shade, like a beige one. And that was before this year. This year I really want to finish at least 20 shadows. That would be so much fun. If I could finish 20 eyeshadows in a year, yeah, I would be very happy, let's just say. So this is how it looked like last time, and you can see that, like I said, I had a lot of pans. There's a lot of shimmers in here. I had already finished Tarte, which is one of the three only mattes in here. And the other two mattes are very easy to use as well. It's a beige one, it's the pink one, and the rest are like shimmery-ish. Some are more shimmery and some are more like satin shades. But I would say it's pretty shimmer heavy, and this is what it looks like today. So look at that. We have such huge pans right now. I am stoked. Okay, so let's go through all of the shades and we will see like a picture. Where should we put it? Like if I talk here, we can have it up here so you can see the comparisons. So look at the difference here. Look at the difference. So let's go through it from the top. Gaze, I've used 5 additional times for a total of 30 times. Dreams, I've used 11 additional times for a total of 41 uses. Golden, I've used 6 more times for a total of 28 times. Clouds, I've used 16 additional times for a total of 42 times. And I will say this is such an easy shade to work with. You can use it as a topper or a highlighter or in your inner corners or something. Like, there's a lot that can be done with this shade. I love it so much. I think this might be my favorite shade after Sky down here. But let's move on to Heaven here, and this is the most exciting and unexpected progress this month, I would say. I was pretty sure that I wouldn't be able to use this until maybe fall or something. If you guys have been here before, you will probably know that gold is not really my style. It's not my thing, and yeah, I just didn't think I would be able to use it, but I used this one together with this Dreams shade here. Let's see if I can make a good swatch with both of them. So here you see Heaven on the top, so it's a very goldy shade. Here is Dreams. It's more of a reddish shade, and it turns up a little bit more red on my eyes as well. But when you mix them, it creates kind of a peachy, more shimmery tone. And I really enjoy it. So I have been wearing this in my crease, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I love it. So I have been getting quite a lot of use on this actually. Let's see how many times I've used it. I've actually used it 8 additional times for a total of 19 times. So yeah, I really surprised myself with that. Tarte we used up last time. So let's move on to Sorbet. I've used this 21 additional times for a total of 78 uses. This is a shade that I want to finish until the next update. Then we have Vapor, and I don't know if you can see that, but we have the tiniest bit of pan in there as of today. Actually, it's right there. I don't know if you can see it, but like it's the tiniest thing, and I didn't know if I would, if I should count it towards my pans or anything, but I will. Like, it's a pan. If I would have hit this in my pan, those eyeshadows, and this was the last day, you know, before the update, I would count it as a pan, because it is a pan. However small it is. I don't know if you can see it, but I can. So it's a pan. Yay! And I hit it today. Like I said, I'm wearing it as a blush, and I used it how many times? I used it 13 additional times for a total of 40 times, which is a lot of uses to hit pan on something. However, I have used a big fluffy brush, so whenever I do hit pan, I have hit pan, but if I just use it once or twice more, I am certain that we will have like a big pan after that, because I have worn down the whole shadow and not just in one spot. So that's exciting. I think we can have a big pan on this one next month. Let's move on to Sky, which is one of my favorite shades in here. It's so sparkly. I will have to swatch this again for you like every single month, because this is awesome. Look at that. That is one swipe. It's so shimmery. I love it. This is my favorite silver of all time. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at the progress here. I've used this 3 additional times this month, usually together with a pink, like today. I'm not wearing it today though. Today I'm wearing like a pink, like a hot pink on the outer corner, and then I've used candy in the inner third of my eyes. And it kind of blends together in the camera, I think, but it does make a very good gradient in real life. So Sky I've used 3 times, I said, for a total of 13 times. So we are getting up in uses there, but no pan yet. This one I've used 12 times this month for a total of 54 uses, which is kind of a lot. I like using it on my outer corners or even in the crease. I realized that I still like having shimmers in my crease, especially these, because they aren't that sparkly, you know. They do have a nice shimmer. You can see it here. Like, they do have a nice shimmer to them, but you know, I can use them in my crease and I really enjoy it. So I have used this one a lot. I do hope we can have a bigger pan on this until the next update. I see that we are getting a little bit thinner towards the lower part here, so maybe we can expand that pan. Sweet I've only used once, and that was today because I wanted to see if I could kind of color correct this little guy here. I have like a big zit and I can't stop touching it. I can't stop touching anything that shouldn't be on my skin, you know? So I'm really a picker when it comes to zits and stuff. So yeah, it doesn't look really good. So makeup to the rescue. It didn't work too well though, so I covered it up with something else, but yeah, whatever. I've used it 1 additional time for a total of 8 times. I really have to pick up my usage on this if I'm to finish this shade, but I know that I can use it on my nails, which is how I actually hit pan on it. So I will try to remember to do that and try to get the motivation to do that, because I don't love greens on my nails, but whatever. Let's move on to a more fun shade. It's not too fun, but it is a good brightening up shade, I would say. So this is Wanderlust. I've used this 5 additional times for a total of 16 times. I hit pan on it last month. Maybe we can see a little bit of a bigger pan, I don't know. Then we have Bubblegum. I haven't used it at all this month. Sugar I've used once for a total of 16 times. Candy I've used 4 additional times for a total of 16 times. Cutie I've used only once this month for a total of 12 uses. And that was all of the usage. Like I said, I want to finish this shade until the next update. I want to have a pretty big pan in this one if I can't finish it totally. I think I can expand Clouds even more. I think I can expand Pick and Mix some more. Maybe I could try to hit pan in Sky. That would be nice. And if I did, I actually have pan in all. That might be my goal for next month, actually, to hit pan on this, because then we have pan in all of the shades. That would be nice. When it comes to the weight, I have actually done better than last month. And last month I was so happy with the usage because I had finished 1.2 grams worth of product. My goal is to at least use 1 gram every month. But if I can do more, I think I need a little bit more to actually finish all of the shades. But I don't know. This wasn't a totally new palette when we rolled it in, so I'm not 100% sure how much I need to finish every month. But I'm thinking if I can get 1 gram's worth of product out every month, we should at least be close to our goals at the end of the year. So I used up 1.2 grams last month. This month, I've used up 1.23 grams, so just a little bit more than last month, which is great. We went from 173.81 grams to 172.58 grams. So that is awesome. I am so happy. I love this palette still. I am not burnt out on it. I just feel like this is such a great both companion palette, but I can definitely use it on its own, especially since I do like more natural looking makeup looks in most cases. So I can use this during nights, I can use it during days, especially the mattes I can multi-purpose. I use the brown that I used up last month. I use that as a bronzer, I use this as a blush. This can be like a brightening up shade or underneath my eyebrows or something. I'm pretty sure I could use this one as a blush as well. I will say that almost all of these shades look a lot lighter in reality on my eyelids, so I can pack it on pretty much. But that also means I can't always use them all together anymore. Like these shades I would use in kind of the same way, and this one as well. And especially when swatching these shades, I realize that they're very light, you know? Yeah. But I really like this. Can you see that peach that I created with the red and goldy shade? It's so beautiful. I don't know if you can see the shift in that, but it is beautiful. I find it interesting that I'm so against golds because they're so warm and I'm pretty cool toned. And I just find that they look so strange on me, but I can go with warm toned like peaches and other warm toned shades. It's just gold that I find that I just can't. I just can't. I mean, towards fall I can get away with some of them, but usually I can't. Usually it just looks strange on me. But warm toned other shades, I love them. I love oranges. I don't love yellows, but oranges I love. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why I don't like gold, but I like all of the other shades, kind of. I don't know. But I am excited to continue to work on this and to have it out by the end of the year. I am beginning to, I'm beginning to see the light. I feel like we have such great progress on this right now. Like I said last time, we need to get going on Sweet and Cutie. These are the most colorful shades. And even these aren't too, I mean, they're not too pigmented. Like, let's swatch it there. This is the Cutie one, the purple one. I hope you can see that. I mean, it does have some shimmer to it, like, oh, there you go. So you can see that it's not nothing, but you can definitely pack it on. It's a beautiful shade. I just can't use it on a day-to-day basis, basically. And this is the green. So this one is a lot more pigmented than all other shades, I would say. The green is much more true to the color in the pan, so I know what I get. So I would say these two would go really well together though. So maybe a few more green looks. But otherwise, this is also a very creamy shade, so it's hard to pick up on a brush, so maybe I just need to use my finger for it. I don't know, but greens and silvers together, I really like. So maybe we can do something with that. And that, my dear friends, is everything for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that I'll see you in the next one. Have a great evening. Bye!